my nerd look right there. Hey, so y'all know it's my second take on the video because do not do this at home. Do not accidentally press record while I'm saying, okay honey, let me know when you're ready. And then you hear yourself saying, yeah, I'm ready. And then you push stop during the whole video. And then right at the end, you hit record again, and you catch a second small clip of me saying, okay, are we done? And I'm going to transfer the videos. I have 2 videos, each like 10 seconds apiece, saying, you ready? And then, are you done? And nothing in between. So, this is take 2. Alright, we done the backpack on today. I'm going to show you a small update in the backpack. Plus, I was testing out the helmet with the backpack, and we did do some alterations between the helmet or the backpack. But what I want to show you first is the zip backpack. Zip backpack. I'm done with it as far as I'm going to take it. We did add the second frame to it. I did not add the little slots coming in, but I'm not concerned. I'm going with a little bit of artist license, artistic license. I took the hoses out obviously because I was playing around with it, but the bottom bracket is now mounted. Alright, that's enough of that. So, gloves, 100% done. Knee pads, 100% done. Boots, 100% done. Elbow pads, 80% done. Yes, dear.
This is the first time they've ever seen our kitchen.
Oh yeah, we're in the kitchen because it was too noisy in the other room. But you can see things are slowly coming along. And now on to the next thing. Thank you, Resin 1981 and Brothers Darkness. Brought to you the Big Daddy. Okay, this is more of a pep for a moderate pepper with a little bit of salt. There's a lot of some intricate parts, and it's very time consuming. We did upgrade ours 20% from the default value, and that's because we're going with the bigger body style. So in order to go with everything else we're doing, we had to take it up 20%. Now keep in mind, the max you can take it up is 20%. Maybe 25 if you actually go by the millimeters or centimeters, and you probably go up to about 25%. But we used the good old Smooth Cast 320 on the inside. One thing, Brothers Darkness, that I would recommend, please, is maybe building some struts for it, because when you have a lot of wall with no bracing on the front and on the back, I had to hold it a lot, and adjust it while I was slush casting. And as with slush casting with 320, it cures pretty fast. With fiberglass and resin, it'd be a lot more difficult to do. So I would suggest maybe some braces going from here to here to the sides, some form of brace to help people out. And last but not least, the flashlight on top was not part of the file, but that's okay because we'll find something that goes to that. We did put the handles on the back. We didn't even pep the handles, and here's why. And I'm glad he put them in there for people who want to use them. But we actually went out for a little bit of a cleaner look, because pep you can only go so far with. We actually went out and bought little handles that we will actually mount to the back of the helmet, $1 like that. Okay, they'll get mounted, and they're the actual size too. And the brackets on the front where the rope connects here and here, we're gonna mold one out of sculpt one out of a piece of clay and then mold it. So we have 2 that we actually screw into and have really tight foundation, really solid foundation for that rope. Excuse me. Because with a small pepped piece, a small pepped buckle, you can resin it, but you can't fiberglass it. It's really hard to put any plastic in it, so it's going to be really fragile. So we're actually going to put some pieces on there. The lights, I like how they turned out. We did actually order a scuba visor. So I might cut this whole section out and mount in the actual scuba visor. And that would be a lot cleaner look. We did make our own little bolt heads, which would go around the entire visor. And then we're probably going to take take a dowel from here to here and cut it in half so it's flat on one side. Fasten those dowels to there, which gives you those 2 steel bars that come down. There is a circular device up here, which we're not sure what it is yet. And of course the hoses get mounted into the sides. We also have these plastic wing nuts. I got 10 of them, and I thought I bought a whole lot more, but apparently I didn't. So I'm going to make a box mold and make a row of 10 of these.
I think we did. I think I lost them.
She thinks she lost them, but these go all around the edging of the Big Daddy helmet. So we've actually cut the centers out, and we'll get some flashlight lenses, clear flashlight lenses to put on the inside. Maybe some LEDs, so these will actually light up. So overall, I was very happy with how you did the 3D model and unfolded it. I'm trying to think if there's anything. There's a few things I would suggest doing also. The visor section, you can see just some paper in there. Brittany just took a solid piece of paper and fastened it to the inside. I pepped all the way up to the trim, and then she actually put a solid piece in. That's a whole lot easier than pepping a flat piece of paper to put into there. I think it was like 4 corners, six pieces that made this centerpiece. All it needed to be was one big oval. So keep that in mind for the visor section. And I'll tell you now, this centerpiece is probably the biggest pain in the butt. And for a reason. It's very intricate. It's not due to their pep. The pep came out really well with it. It's just a very big pain in the butt.
I think it could have been one piece.
In certain spots, yes. In certain spots, it could have been one piece. They had to go with multiple pieces through the bends because of it bending. So you had to have a break in between, kind of like a link. But along here, actually from
Hold it still.
here to here, these two could have been one. These two probably could have been one. And like these 3 probably could have been one. So maybe some small adjustments on that. I'm not sure if you can do that or not. I am going to tomorrow. I'm doing it tonight. Tomorrow I'm going to go through, put about 5 coats of resin on top, and a little bit of Bondo work. No Bondo work. No Bondo work. All straight resin, about 5 coats of resin. What that's going to allow me to do is going to give me a nice candy coated shell, my M&M right here, something I can sand down and smooth out without having to add any Bondo, which would crack and peel and all that crap later on. And then once I resin and I sand the crap out of it, then it's time to start primering and adding all these small bits and pieces to it. So, brought to you by, I don't know if we're the first ones to actually do the pep or not for them. I do have to because of my backpack, not because of the pep, but because of my backpack. I got to trim probably about a good 2 inches off the back here because it wants to hit off the back of my backpack and it sits too high on me. So you'll see also with the pep version, when you do this, you're going to have a big gap between your shoulders and the shoulder area here. That also is to scale because if you look at the picture, from here to your shoulder is a leather-like under portion which holds the weight of the heavy steel. Okay, it's a leather padding that goes on first.
It's like the X-ray vest.
Before this. Okay, like I don't have an X-ray vest yet. Similar to the concept. But overall, I give you a 9.5 out of 10, only because it's small. A bit of fine tuning, which people normally do later on.
I don't think you can grade them. You don't know how to unfold.
I'm talking about, okay. Alright, you got me there, because I don't unfold. You're right, so how can I grade them when they're unfolding? It's not about the unfolding, because unfolding and it's on the 3D model. Both are great work. But as far as how easy it is to put together and finish up, 10 being the easiest and turning out like when they did the recons.
Like J-Jack CQB.
Like J-Jack CQB did, the smooth CQB. That was a 10, whereas the original CQB was about a 7. Okay, because there's a lot of Bondo work on that. You see what I'm saying? They upgraded it. So I'm going to give you about a 9.5 because there isn't much upgrade you can do to this as far as the 3D modeling or the pepping goes. So really good job, guys. And hopefully soon, next couple days, I can start giving you a new update. If I do not get my visor in, I will be using the standard welding visor in that center for my visor. So, this is from 405th.com and soaringhammer.com, and also check us out on hunterslair.com. Remember, if we can do it, so can you.